Good afternoon to everyone, to all the Benis worldwide. Vivia Donozono. Wahiabe Benede Kai Benege Kai we Finto Erere Kakia Yokiare Vegava. Nyo Sieno Nakia Yokiare Vegava. Eda Emi Kweji Vunojere or Rentokia Namugo Goja Vunoye. Uh, the truth of the matter is my last broadcast about the cultism, uh, the video didn't go other too far and well with other people because of some words I use and some descriptions I use. But I'm not afraid of that because you see, uh, Oviedo, a Benin person is a Benin person. If you whether your mother is a Benin person married to Igbo man, or your father is a Benin person man married to Igbo woman, or to any other tribe, it doesn't really matter. You are a Benin because we always say Egbiroma, Omana Mama, Abeje, Orijo. So that is a Benin parable. If the family of your father didn't contain you, you can as well move to the family of your mother. And this is what I'm trying to say here. And we have been making this mistake for a very long time. That is one of the reasons all this cultism is still existing in Edo State. Because we refuse to condemn all these barbaric acts people are committing in our community. Because we doesn't really understand the implication of all this. Because it's not just only the cultists themselves that are being killed now. There are some innocent people who have never been in any way or in order in any cultics group or any other organization or confraternity or what they come there, uh, have never been there once, but they are being killed day in and day out. Why is this happening? Why is this happening in Edo State? Are we so lenient for other tribes? I would not say so because Benin always says, or Edo always says, Oriobika Mwikinami, Ojon Yurewo, Obe, Obioto, Ehoye. You see, the problem is just we refuse to come out fully with all our strength to condemn all these barbaric acts in our city because we feel these are people who are not from our state that is committing this crime. But that is a very, very big failure on our part because they are not committing this crime in their area. They are committing this crime in our house. And we are still supposed to tell them enough is enough. But we are not doing that. We are saying they come into our house from another place. They are only related to our house, but they are not from our house. And because of that, we should close our eyes and be looking on them what they are doing, what they are doing. That is not right. That is not right. I want all of those social media people who insult themselves day in and day out in the social media to take it upon themselves to stand in the front of all the Benin people to condemn this barbaric killing and cultism in our state because this issue has now become a state issue, has become a security threat to the state, and we should take it upon ourselves to condemn and to act decisively to contain this barbaric act that is currently going on in our state. Because as I said before, this has nothing to do with the economic situation in Nigeria. It doesn't has nothing to do with you being poor and the other one being rich. It's just a brain something that has to do with your brain. Because If you look at all these young men, they are the leaders of tomorrow. And we, the parents of these people, it is our own obligation, our own portion, our own duty to take it upon ourselves to lecture our children about the importance of life. Why it's very, very important that no one, whether you are a Benin or not a Benin, has the right to take another person's life, no matter what happens. Because we are not judged. We are not who to judge who will live and who will die. It is our responsibility to explain this to our children, to teach our children what is right and what is wrong. And most of our parents failed in their duty. They failed in their duty to put it in their children's ear to allow them to understand that criminality, cultism, always results in death and in prison. You see, most of you now, after committing this crime, you will run to the church, you confess, and you will now say you are now born again. But before you do that, please remember this is the law of the state and the law of the federal government of Nigeria, which is more powerful than that of the church. And that will not set you free because God will not accept somebody who killed somebody because of nonsense. And all those pastors receiving you without reporting you to the police, which should also be dealt with because you're hiding the criminal. The criminal in the court of justice doesn't know the Christianity you're talking about, confessing in your church. And some of these churches are also part of this problem. And I'm sorry to say this. Many people will say no. We have seen in the past how pastors are being gunned down in the street, killed in the street in a court style. We can see how these pastors and their congregations operate in our state. They operate like the highest criminal organization in the world. And we need to go against all these people. Whether you're it is in your mosque or in your church or wherever they are, we have to, or in the university, we have to go against these people to restore peace in Edo State, to restore the economy of our state. Because people are not afraid to be going out in the night. People are not afraid even to go out in the day to do their daily business because they have to feed their family. They are afraid to send their young ones out because somebody may mistakenly took them for a courtesan and arrest them. And this is also what the police have been doing for a very long time, arresting innocent people and leaving all these criminals in the street. We know that the police force or the police in Edo State are also compromised. They are also part of this problem. They are part of this problem because of some of their members. I will not say all the police, but some of their members who are part of these secret courts, who are part of this courtism, should also be dealt with because the laws knows nothing whether you are a policeman or you are an ordinary citizen. Everybody needs to be dealt with equally. And that is why it's also important the commissioner of police in Edo State to show his uniform, to see the power rest on him, to see that Edo State has its security back, that Edo State will not be in bloodshed again. We have to do things that is really needful. Parading criminals day in and day out in the television is not the answer because these people will know how they bribe the police and come free again. You see them in the street of Benin again, committing the same crime they committed before because we refuse to act. Because they pay a huge sum of amount of money to some organizations in the police who will not set them free. This is not an accusation. But this is what we view. This is what we see with our naked eyes. Let us also move to the parenting aspect of it. You see, most of our fathers and mothers who are proud that their children are cultism, are in a cult, and they are very wicked people. You can see what is happening in the street of Benin today because our ancestors never had this. Our ancestors make this law. No Benin man can ever and ever spare the blood of a Benin man. No Benin man shall ever kill another Benin man. Know this, and we will know peace. If we doesn't know this, we will not know peace because we refuse to teach our children what is right and from what is wrong. We refuse to teach our children that destroying other people's property is wrong, not right. Selling other people's land is not right, that is wrong. We refuse to do all these things. That is why we are living in the chaos we are living in today. And some of the people going after in social media complaining about other people that they are not coming out to share their voice on this. I will ask, are you not one of this problem? Are you not one of this problem? Because I know a lot of these people. I know a lot of you out there who act the same way. It is our duty to come out to say enough is enough of this killing. Let's put a stop now and forever in this killing. I'm appealing to the palace of the Oba of Benin to take a decisive step, and as well the government of Edo State to take a decisive step to make sure all this cultism is eliminated in Edo State. That they just have a space to breed in Edo State. Recruiting our young ones to share their blood and daylight is not the culture of the Benin people and can never be the culture of the Benin people. If you teach your young ones, your brothers, your sisters, your children, about the culture of Benin, about the tradition of Benin, and the laws that guide the Benin people, I don't think we would have been having all these issues we're having today. Because we, the Benin people, we also have the fear of God. We are not Christians, but we are traditionalists. We believe in our tradition. We believe there is God Almighty who created everybody. And there are laws and guidelines that is being given to us as a human being to follow. And killing is an abomination. It's well written in our society. Our ancestors were able to live together without killing themselves. Those who involved themselves in killing, they were expelled from Benin, whether they were prince, whether they were princess, whether they were high prince, or whosoever they are that time, they were expelled from Benin City. I would not like us to take the same decision. But if the occasion warranted, I would like all these people to be deported to all the places they came from. And they should know and they should understand that committing any crime in Benin City will be punished. And at the same time, we shouldn't make this mistake to be saying these are second generation of people who came to settle down in Benin City because they are living in Benin City. They are committing this crime in Benin City. And as such, we have to stand against these people. It doesn't have anything to do with racism. It's just a peace movement for everybody to live in peace. So that is all I have to say right now. And I will be coming back in weekend after more information to talk about all these things because these issues are supposed to be making news in Benin to bring awareness to our people, to bring awareness to our children, to allow them to understand the situation we are facing today. That the young ones of the Benin are now part of this problem we are having today. That killing of our young ones will not be allowed to continue in any way because we are one people. Although we have different languages, we have different cultures, we live in different spaces around the world, but we are one people. We are the Benin people, the Edo people, the Esan people, the Yoruba people, the Ka people, Kwale people, and so on. And as such, we are supposed to be respecting ourselves because we are prince and princess of the Benin kingdom. So I cannot understand why our brothers and sisters we keep on insulting themselves in live broadcast and our people will be clapping their hands. You can see now where these things are leading us to. So this is the time now to make sure all this issue is being put to an end. Put to an end. Enough is enough. We have seen enough of bloodshed. And I said no to further bloodshed in Edo State. And you should join me to do the same. Do it in your platform. Raise your voice and stand against all this barbaric act. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye bye. Yeah, I think everybody have to contribute his part, and doing so, I think we will have peace and we will live in peace. We will live in peace in Edo State. Oba Ato, we say.